Would you check this little 40 out? I actually had a girlfriend a lot like this once. Really cute, but needed a lot of maintenance. And that is what brings this to the Mr Landcruiser yard. But before we go there, I normally say FJ40, 19, this month, that month. We actually don't know with this one. The plates are missing. There's so many things on this one that's not period correct. The whole car kind of looks like it's been made of several cars, and I'll go through some of that. But what I do know is Ethan, the owner of this, is the second owner in Australia. The first owner of the car itself, or unknown, but it comes from Malaysia. So this is a Malaysian import, this one. And they may have had things a bit different from us, but also I'd say that somebody, or they've used lots of cars to keep one going over the years. So this one on the outside, she is a very, very nice, well kept. They've all got little blemishes here and there. It's you know, you've got to remember it's over 40-year-old. It's got a bit of a homemade bar work up the front. We've put smaller wheels on it for a couple of reasons. I'll get to that in a minute. A lot of this, the dash, the rear axle, the fact that it had a 3-speed tells us that it's quite old, but it has got the 2F. And we'll go and look underneath. There's a few little mods underneath the bonnet. 2F. So this one, there's a few things going on underneath. You can tell that if you're an enthusiast, you know this one never had a 2F in it. Someone's put this engine in here. The very cool thing about this one is it's got power steer and it's got air con. She's all plumbed up too, so that's awesome. Something you don't see in too many of these. Now this one came in with a 3-speed and a 2F. It don't quite match, but the reason it came here, the box is no good. It's coming here for a 4-speed upgrade. So we do a lot of 5-speeds. This time we fully rebuilt. He's got himself a new overhauled 4-speed and transfer in here. And while we've got it, we took the wheels off this thing and noticed that the calipers weren't Toyota. The rotors had their own drill holes in them. They're really unsafe and bodgy. So we've done the whole 47 or 40 series disc brake conversion in this one. Someone's hacked up the firewall a bit themselves over the years, but it meant that we could also fit the brake booster, 80 series brake booster, and because they've butchered the firewall a bit, but because they've changed it, it meant it was an easy bolt on for us. We didn't have to do the firewall changeover. And the brakes, so the disc brakes have gone on. What we had happen is Ethan had purchased this. We don't even know what vehicle the brakes had come off. They had drilled their own holes over holes in the rotors. The pads weren't landing on the rotors properly. They were just half hanging over, and everything was dodgy and unsafe. So we put the 40 series disc brake conversion on this one. Unfortunately, they weren't Landcruiser rims either, so they didn't fit back on. And we've just to finish the job, we've got some legal tyres and some legal steelies on there, and Ethan will decide in the future what he wants to do. One of the other things we've done while it's in our care is the electronic ignition. Now she just starts so much smoother, brings that into the modern world a little bit, and I'm sure he's going to be happy. This is going back over to New South Wales very soon. He's actually going to wait. Hopefully the borders will open up soon and Ethan can come and pick it up himself and play in the Mr Landcruiser yard. The inside is really cool. I have no idea what these seats are. They've been reupholstered. It's got rear seats. They're matching the rear seats. Everything's all retrimmed. The floor mats, I've never seen this brand before, so probably come over from Malaysia as well. It's also got a cover for the fuel tank, which is inside the vehicle for these older ones. And the steering wheel could be out of anything, a Corolla, a Camry, I have no idea. It's not a Toyota Landcruiser, but it's a nice little wheel. This dash is from the 60s. It's a very old dash, but they've integrated a modern recovered dash pad, and along the lines they've done the hood lining again. So somebody's really put a lot of effort into the interior, custom made door cards, and as I mentioned outside, this one's got aircon, so you've got the power steer, the aircon. It makes sure this would make a great daily. You could drive this every day and anywhere. It's really nice and comfy in here. So this does have a few other cool things. It's got a shackle reversal on the rear and a few custom things done to the chassis and the way the power steer is set up. It's different to the way we do things around here, but driving this vehicle, it works really well. As far as period correct goes, who knows with this one. She is a little beauty. Things like this mirror, I think they call them a European style. You don't see them much over here. We do have them on the shelf, but it's not something that's very popular here. It's still got cool things, windscreen stays, and it's just a cool little 40. Hey, this is a FJ40. It's been such a pleasure to be part of Ethan's journey to getting this one closer to on the road here in Australia. I can't wait till he jumps in it, chucks a family in it, and shows us some photos. FJ40.